Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. Now 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harrison. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. From midfield, here's Allen. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
It's a gain of 10. And the Chargers first down.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chargers.
Once again, it's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Allen. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Schultz. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Here's Swift, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. DeAndre Swift, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
Over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 60 yards. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
There were some signs of life from the ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
2nd and 10. Here's Thompson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Thompson back to the air once more. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Thompson. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. To about the 23. But you look at this defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe it for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Here now a third down and 8. Throwing now is Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 37.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Allen. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Here's third and 6.
A gain of 4. And it's
To throw, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
a gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 47. From the gun, here's Swift. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 8.
Second and 8 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Caught on the right side by Adams. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. To the air, Allen. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10.
Back to the running game with Swift. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That's another Chargers.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Allen going to throw. This one left side caught by Collins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They want to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit in the first quarter. Now they are set up first and goal.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Trying the power game with Ham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. C.J. Ham with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And some room to work. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
And the Baltimore.
Looking to throw. Thompson. Open man right side is cut complete. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Thompson looking to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. As they've got it as we resume action. Play action here. Thompson. He finds his man complete. That's McGee. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. Now it's Thompson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. For the LA offense ready for this next possession. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Byron Young in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Byron Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now Thompson. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 42-yard line.
Here's Thompson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
And the Baltimore first down.
Thompson going to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Intended for
now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
Thompson. Over the middle, complete. It's McGee. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Thompson now. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. A nice little juke. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chargers offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard
So he
line.
turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Up the middle to Davis. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. In motion, the tight end. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's another Chargers first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll complete this one to Collins. In need only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got it. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Swift diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Ravens offense and Xavier Worthy set to take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, point the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Thompson. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
They're running up the middle now. Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Thompson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another.
Here's Thompson. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Back to throw. Thompson. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Off play action. Thompson. That's complete. Right around the 8. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's Allen. And that's out to the flat for Swift. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Allen from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Allen to throw once more. Another one caught by Collins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our trip
report.
around the league starts now in the Motor City. The Lions at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. The Pats are absolutely red hot. They've now won 7 in a row as they get the job done in this one. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll give it to Gordon out of shotgun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
Loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Looking to throw, Thompson.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's McGee. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 40. That third down conversion good for 23. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Off the play fake, it's Thompson.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Thompson.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cobb. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. Now Gordon on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he stopped immediately there.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Thompson looking to throw.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead they run up the middle here.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jerome Ford, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is, and then, of course, the blocking after.
And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Man in motion left. That's Collins.
On play action, Allen. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 36-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Allen now on the sneak.
And he is going to have the Chargers' first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 1 yard.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers first down.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. he's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and goal, Chargers.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's Swift.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we're going to have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
It is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
At the 24-yard
Thompson going to throw it.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Thompson now.
Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
From the 33, here's a second down and 6.
Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 83 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 22.
Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and
Now Thompson. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him.
And oh, it's blocked. Now the Chargers have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. And the special teams crew, when they run out there, they still feel it. And maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they gave great effort there. Blocked the extra point and really gave them a lift after giving up the score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10.
Allen now looks to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air, Allen. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now we're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I share my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 30.
Again, they turn to Ford. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Thompson out of the shotgun here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the
So from
46
Charger
yard line.
territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Thompson going play action here. They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
3-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Thompson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now Thompson. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Thompson. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Sanders on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. On play action, Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up third down and
4. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Xavier Worthy. That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 2.
Shotgun on third down. Here's Thompson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And the Baltimore.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Thompson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll manage needs to pick up about 4. It's second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw, it's Allen. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Allen to throw once more. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and now it's 3rd and 3. Now Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down.
Inside give to Davis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. In motion right, that's Harrison. 1 final try here for Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So the defense has to stay out and get 1 more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
He's got Njoku over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. That's caught right side by Worthy.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon.
Down to the 10.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 7 overall. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these 2 offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? 1 big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
39. Chargers 28. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Throwing now is Allen. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen going to throw. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now Allen, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Thompson now from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll swing this out to Tony. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. A strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Gonna run the sweep here. This is Cup. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Ravens, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.